always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mids offense will get first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on third down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. A strike downfield. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally tracked down at the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Running back searching for a hole. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a 3rd down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And Navy will go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They'll run the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So Notre Dame's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave him.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the tight end outside. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame, number 15, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And here comes the Navy offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Completes it in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Gets the back moving. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well. It is virtually impossible to stop.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. BYU was far from the friendly confines of LaVell Edwards Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Navy will go back on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it to him on the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. And here comes the Navy offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the...
There he goes! And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week, and for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Makes the grab.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. To the air on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Wants to throw again. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down.
Oh, he's got some space. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Snap in the shotgun. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown, Irish! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff to the fullback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finding open areas. Made a defender miss. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today.
On the option.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him down the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
1st and goal, Notre Dame.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the stomping has commenced.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Navy 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play.
Oh, there's a loose football. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Irish! And they turn it into a defensive score. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. He'll pull it on the read. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that could collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Creates a little room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. And here comes the Navy offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They're working that left side. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Give to the fullback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Working that left side now. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Runs through the tackle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. On the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Gonna sling it on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.